Hello everyone, my name is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to welcome you to episode 55 of my long-form Let's Play of The Outer Worlds by Obsidian. Now, if you're new to the series, do note there's a link to the playlist in the description down below. And instead of my usual recap, do note that during this particular recording, I was actively involved, and still am currently actively involved, in the Extra Life charity campaign, with a focus on the November 7th game day. Now, obviously, by this point, by the time this actually comes out, that'll already be well past, so we're past that part of the campaign, but I will still be continuing to receive donations for the event, and you can find a link to that in the description below as well. But with that all said, let's go ahead and cue the intro. Hello and welcome back, YouTube folks. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you again for those watching the stream live with me right now. We're going to go ahead and continue where we left off in the last episode. Basically, we have some primals in the distance here that are giving us a ton of trouble, and so far I've killed us a couple times now. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to try to kite them over behind us where there's not this big massive, or these big massive acid pits. Maybe that will reduce some of the damage I was taking. I don't have to try to switch to guns because, you know, I want this to be a melee playthrough. Let's go ahead and see if this works. Okay. Companion, no worky. Okay, so there we go.
Hit it with something else.
Okay, yeah.
Been practicing it. Here goes nothing. Not bad, huh?
Okay, card them out. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of gunplay.
Can't get past that armor.
Okay.
Ah. Here we go.
Hey, she reloaded. Good.
You gotta catch it just like that.
Okay. Need to watch them.
Ah. I got him.
Hey!
How about that? That's the last of them.
Yay! Whee! Okay. Anyways. We actually did it. Did any of them leave any... Yeah, so kiting them was definitely the right idea there. And I'm going to pretend that using the gun to initially gather their attention, and that was because I read E and F instead of E there. Yeah, I guess kiting them. Yeah, we're gonna pretend that kiting them to grab their attention with a gun was not cheating. It was not. I think this were actually using my companion abilities is where I screwed up last time. I wasn't using them. I wasn't watching where they stood, whether they were ready to go or not. Ooh, flamethrower 2.0. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Only 86 points of damage. Yeah, 99.9%. Hey, Klutzy, good to have you here. Thank you for joining. Missed you and Captain on Monday, but I understand your schedule's changed. But happy to have you here now. Okay. So I don't know, let's see if you saw it, but we actually made it through that fight from last week, where I was just getting trounced. There are now apparently primals that glow and spit acid. We got the freezing mantisaurs and acid primals. Life doesn't get better than this, does it? Fast travel location. Kim Lab. Okay. Yeah, that is true. So, well, I appreciate having the both of you here. Sealed. I need to get in there. If it's sealed, how do I get in? Did I miss something? That's definitely where I need to go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed something. I'm blind. Okay, but let's go over here, make sure there's not anything over here I can get. Yep, gotten all the loots. Loot all the things.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Accessing this facility requires voice-modulated passphrase. Please speak the passphrase.
I have to do it. The passphrase?
Error. Passphrase not recognized. Please speak the passphrase.
We attest to the zest with our hand on our chest. Be impressed as our guest by what we've finessed. You are blessed to ingest what we thoroughly test. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Passphrase accepted. Access granted.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Welcome, Dr. Jasper Lowe.
Here we go. I don't know, the sound level's okay. You're able to hear me over the music. The music isn't too soft or anything like that. I changed it up this time around because it was a little soft last time. Sounds good? Alright, perfect.
So this is where Spacer's Choice's top lab coats made their wonder drug? Yep, looks like a mess.
Okay. Alright. Phantom Mulch 69. Hi there, Phantom. Appreciate having you here. Alright, urgent notification. This urgent notification brought to you by Spacer's Choice Automated Subversive Behavior Notification System. Please be informed that one or more of the following high-priority conditions are likely to be active in your office or workplace. 1. Escape primals. 2. Unlawful discussion of subversive cultural material. 3. Extended or unauthorized breaks. Please notify your supervisor immediately if you are the designated supervisor of this workplace. This message constitutes your official notification. This is an automated response. Please do not respond directly to this message. Okay, and what's the other... Alright. Forward 2, low J. Corrective measures. Jasper, I've been taking your messages at my terminal like you asked. This one's from management, though. Please take a look at this. I could get in trouble for deleting it. Dr. Lowe, I speak for everyone at the OCI when I express my disappointment in your work ethic. Quality of Compound X harvested and enriched at your laboratory falls well below Spacer's Choice standards. It is my professional opinion that the quality of one's work reflects the quality of one's spirit. Lazy workers deliver lazy work. Round up your researchers. Fire 1 in 10. I expect you and your remaining researchers to deliver the next batch of chemicals to HIA under an accelerated timetable. These measures may seem punitive, even harsh. They are. I'm instilling discipline in your team. One day, I'd like to manage and you'll thank me. Respectfully. Yeesh. Okay, please respond. Jasper, I know you told me not to bother you while you're working, but I'm running out of options. I understand you're busy, so I've boiled down my list of concerns into simple yes-no questions. Just respond with Y or N. 1. Did you read Goodfellow's letter? 2. Am I on the chopping block? 3. Has security talked to you about some type of corporate spy in our ranks? 3A. Is there a spy? 4. Did you know Padilla's heart gave out after a 72-hour shift? 4A. Are you attending the wake? I've got staff coming to the receptionist desk looking for answers. What am I supposed to tell them? It's not the best choice, it's the only choice we've got. Are you going to respond? RE, please respond. N. Respectfully, Jasper Lowe. To Tanaka S. Lost key? Chief, I found a key in a locker by the lavatories. The key belongs to Dr. Lowe. Please retrieve the key and return it to him. I'd do it myself, but Dr. Lowe can be pretty paranoid. If I show up at his door with a key in hand, they'll assume I stole it in order to fabricate a reason to check up on him. Okay, so there's a key in the locker by the lavatories. Good to know. Okay. Okay, yeah. Hold on to you. I'm gonna hold on to you. Actually, no, we're gonna hold on to you. Oh. Yeah. Shocking. Contraband. Alright. Just doing some quick cleanup here. I don't think any of these are going to be useful other than for their storyline portion, but still can't get over those nasty pressure suits. That's a real piece of work that they were doing. Okay, there we go.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena-time.
Okay.
You people never seem to take the hint.
No, we don't.
What is it about leave that eludes that mind of yours? I've switched on the laboratory's security system. I trust the mechanicals will sort you out. Good luck.
Now, hold on. I thought this place was supposed to be abandoned. That's gotta be our pal from the OCI, right? I'm starting to wonder what they're hiding.
Ooh, a lot of stuff here. All right. Oh. Can't forget my wide-brimmed hat. Okay, so this isn't spooky at all. Hello.
Watch a pro at work! Anyone else? Not even close.
Good job. That worked out rather well, I think. I hear the other mechanicals in the distance, though. Okay, so... Okay, there seems to be a whole other area up there that I didn't go into. Let's see if we can double check. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna dump us down on the ground. Hey. Now, Neon, since you said you've already completed this particular DLC, what point would you say we're through the DLC? About halfway? A little bit more? Thought so.
Nailed him, Captain! My kind of action! That was fun!
I definitely gotta say that this, a little bit more than half, cool. Yeah, I would definitely say their storytelling methodology
Easy.
really matured with this particular DLC. You can tell they took their time with it. Granted, it took them a year to get it out, so it definitely also doesn't have that rushed feel to it, which is great. And I would love more DLC already, but if we have to wait a little bit to get this level of quality, I'm all okay. I'm totally okay with that. Okay, so verified nothing sitting there. So let's go ahead and check you out on another model spaceship. Okay, main laboratory message. Administrators notice elements. Okay, we already know that. So, too low. Subject, can we please? Dr. Lowe, I think I speak for all my colleagues in the laboratory when I say I'm worried about the OCI's treatment of our facilities. I can understand dismissing 10% of our staff as a punitive measure. I can understand cutting our deadlines in half in order to motivate us. But, and forgive me, Dr. Lowe, but I can't understand demanding that we send human inquiry our untested compounds. Many of these compounds aren't tested because we know they're failures. Increasing production means proportionately decreasing quality of enrichment, which means lower compatibility with human metabolism, which means higher rate and intensity of dangerous and potentially lethal side effects. Oh, which is why Adrena-time was so bad. Compound X is a highly complicated formula harvested from the waste of xenocytes. It's complicated because, unlike over 50% of Space History's nutritional catalog, the compound was not designed for human consumption. If the good people at OCI understand the complexity of the compound we're dealing with, there's a chance they'll give us the time and resources we need. We just need to get them to understand. This is a problem of miscommunication, Jasper. Just let me go up there and give them a presentation. I'll use markers and everything. What do you think? Can we do this? From Low. Dr. Pahlavi, the OCI are comprised of a goggle of carrion feeders. You go up there with your markers and your charts and your diagrams, and they'll chew the flesh off your bones and then charge me for the meat. It's absolutely critical that I finish my research in peace, and as soon as possible, without interference from the OCI. So to answer your question, no, we effing can't. Best. Personal files. Alright. Subject. Work fortifies the spirit. From T. Meadows. Today we received our updated timetables from management, courtesy of Mr. Goodfellow. 6-week deadlines are now 3-week deadlines. Some of my colleagues have been sacrificing sleep in order to meet these deadlines. Others have been medicating themselves with very small doses of enriched Compound X in order to combat the fatigue. Work fortifies the spirit, so we will carry on. I count myself fortunate to have been spared in the decimation. My former colleagues have nowhere to go. Their departure corresponded with a few critical doses of enriched Compound X disappearing from our storage. Correlation does not imply causation, so I will not imply theft. I'm concerned by the side effects of Compound X. Even in its refined state, repeated use damages the synaptic patterns of the brain. Paranoia, violence, psychosis, and intense anxiety will haunt a repeated user for the rest of their short lives. Our enrichment process does not combat the side effects of Compound X. We were close to a breakthrough, but the damage to our research terminals is irreversible. My hope is that human inquiry will see the effects of the compound in their own tests and report these tests to creative incubation. If incubation is also chilled by these results as I am, they may provide us with more time and more resources. Clear that didn't happen. Subject. Unplanned sabotage event. A moment of silence for my recent batch of enriched Compound X. The elegant complexity of your molecular structure manifested in the hallucination of my own sleep-deprived mind. 30% lower rate of addiction, 75% compatible with human metabolism, and with a side effect coefficient of just 0.65, you are our most promising compound yet. Human Inquiry would have been delighted to pour you into a syringe and stick you inside a test subject. You were destroyed in an unplanned sabotage event, which is to say that Mr. Mosley's fancy tables couldn't predict this would happen. You were almost perfect. Our lab will never see the likes of you again. Compound X is notoriously difficult to enrich. Its molecular structure is fussy. In small doses, the compound provides a massive boost to energy and productivity. The clever buggers at OCI do not seem to understand this principle, and have asked us to increase our dosage with every batch. High dosage Compound X is even harder to enrich, and poorly enriched, poverty-stricken chemical has none of the protective layers that inhibit dangerous side effects. So what we have is a cocktail of very bad side effects chased down with one massive rush of euphoric energy. Pleasant but incredibly dangerous. I can only hope HIA's reports agree with my assessment. And again, all the warning signs. In hindsight's 2020, but Jiminy Christmas. Excuse me. Alright. Critical error. Damage to data storage detected. Memory malfunction detected. Unable to retrieve data. Undiagnosed. Diagnostics could not complete. Irreversible damage to processing unit. Irreversible damage to memory retrieval. Research data formula samples not found. Research data formula refinements not found. Research data side effects analysis not found. Research data quality of life improvements not found. Jeez. Research data. Memory corruption detected. Research data not found. Experimental logs not found. Staff personal entry 1 logs. 1 logs found. Open last entry. To whom it may concern, this morning I and my colleagues gathered in the reception hall. Every 10th staff member at this laboratory was released from service. I am one of them. My indenturement contract to Spacer's Choice, which stipulates a lifetime of productive service as a researcher in the field of organic chemistry, has been terminated. I have served Spacer's Choice for most of my life. Working at the Gorgon facility is a highlight of my career. If I leave Gorgon, I will have nowhere else to go. Because my contract guaranteed my work for the duration of my life, to end that contract is tantamount to ending my life. If you have the power to reconsider your decision, I ask you kindly to reconsider. I am willing to work without pay if necessary. This job is all I have. Please allow me to fortify my spirit by continuing to work. Yeah. Messages. Research notes. Dr. Lowe, I'm afraid I don't know where your research notes are. I searched materials and processing and discreetly asked the receptionist, but nothing turned up. If I had to guess, you left them in the basement laboratory. I'd ventured down there myself, but you know how I feel about primals. I apologize for the weakness of my constitution. Sir, if your research notes do turn up in the basement, may I ask you to think favorably on me when OCI asks you for a budget review? Word around the lab is that Goodfellow and the other leaders of the OCI want to make some deep cuts in our staff. If there is any truth to this rumor, I hope you'll remember that I've always supported your desire to find a better, safer version of A-T. Respectfully. Yeah, poor guy. Man. Storage room.
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack, and you're not gonna like this one bit. I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me. I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase. Glacial Age. Oh, and don't listen to my log, all right? Just stay safe and keep your head down.
Interesting. Yeah, so they were rushed and pushed way too hard, exactly. And so they were doomed to failure just because they weren't given the ability to actually do it. Now, it was it was bad juju all the way down the road. There's no doubt about it that there was no way this would work, and there would be something bad. As soon as they knew there were negative that many significant negative side effects, they should have just scrapped it. But not in the kind of environment they have here.
It looks so homey. Like a family lived here. All that goodness turned to such devilish ends.
How the devil do I use this thing? Is it what? Oh, the barrel's turning. All right. I feel like an absolute idiot barking into this horn. I shouldn't have let Lucien talk me into this. What use do I have with audible notes? Posterity, my ass. Ah, great fucking law. What's it doing now? Jasper! Jasper, it's... How do I turn it off? It won't.
Just press the button.
The what?
Oh, for law's sake, the button, Ollie.
Accursed thing.
She definitely does not have a good relationship with technology. Ah, that's what was going on. I need to figure out a way to get my... one second. My antivirus. As I just... Again, we're running a scan on a Wednesday night. I need to make sure... I could have sworn I had it set to run Thursday night, so it wouldn't actually interrupt anything. But that clearly didn't work out well. Okay, so... Got all this. You can go up... Okay, we went upstairs, or we didn't go all the way upstairs. So there's that door over there that I need to go through, and there's stuff up here. You're dead, okay. Okay. There, okay. Go ahead and, again, do some sales. Might as well, right? Wait. Where did all my special weapons go? Did I sell them? Oh no, this is buy. Oh, goodness, I just scared myself. Yeah, let's see. Do they have any... Oh, actually, let's get rid of the medical stuff. Now they'll have anything in... Yeah, nothing I haven't already had access to.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena-time.
Great work!
Okay, there's that. And I found Jasper's key, so I have that now. Found that downstairs. While we were listening to the recording. Okay, just the bathroom. Okay. Long bathroom. Oh, poor scientist. Okay. Yeah. pretty sure that's where we're... Oh, wow. This is not... Okay, so I can't disable it that way. Okay. With a thought. We're gonna have to go downstairs. I know there's gonna be spots around here, so...
Here I go!
That does it. Time for a drink?
What do you want in a drink for? Ellie, you're not Nyoka. Oh, we got a little... Oh no, not a side cave, okay. That's the entrance area. Ah, when we want to go back up. Go up there. Uh-huh.
I see it now!
How about that? Nice warm-up.
Oh, did I loot it? Yep, okay, I'm good.
I'll fix you right up!
What's funny is in my
That was fun.
original playthrough, I almost never used canning abilities. And again, I also was using guns and checked out for using guns, so... Now with melee build, without it, you're hobbling, practically hobbling yourself. Okay, so... Oh boy. More primals. Okay, that's where we're supposed to be going. So we're gonna close you back up. And we're gonna check down here. Alright, are we ready? Let's do this.
You got it, Captain!
Okay, how many come out? Okay.
Don't mess with us.
Oh. Guess we killed the one that went underground? Okay, I'll take it.
What was Mr. Lowe doing with all these primals?
Well, we already know what they were doing with the primals. They were trying to test them because they couldn't get enough.
Here I go!
Oh.
Not bad, huh?
A lot more of them this time around.
We've lost my body! Get it up! Get it up!
Okay, good. Fire buddy. Come back up. Oh.
Captain!
Shoot. Oh well. Let's see how far back is this going to take me. Oh, okay, good. Not very far at all. We are going to go to the... Well, primal, I should have... That's going to be flesh, so I should have...
Isn't the point of a secure off-world lab to keep things like that out?
Here we go!
Yeah, they are totally the worst.
Watch a pro at work!
Get them both.
Fun!
Yay. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, look at them. That's so many. Oh. He snuck up behind me. Okay. We're gonna swap you, and I'm gonna go to the plasma rifle here. A little more damage. To start things out. I haven't spec'd into time dilation at all, and I found that it really does. That in melee, it causes so much trouble. I move still super slowly.
Isn't the point of a secure
When I was using guns, I was
lab to keep
constantly
things like
using
that out?
time dilation. I should try it. What is even... I can't remember what the... Okay, it's Q. Okay, it is Q. It's been that long since I've used time dilation.
Here we go.
Watch a pro at work!
I see it now.
Not bad, huh?
Got him. Here I go.
It's practicing then! That was fun! That's gotta hurt!
Woo! Yeah, no, I did not spec into time dilation at all. And I really haven't invested much time into it with melee because of just how difficult it is to navigate while in melee. I may have to try to put a little more effort into it. In combat to heal, that actually does make quite a bit of sense. I will have to try to keep that in mind. That is not a bad point at all. Yeah, because if you slow him down, you can stand still and just heal, 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 heal. That makes total sense. And I'm getting close. Oh, did I need to go back to material processing then, because I stepped away from that because I thought it was going to be where I was heading towards. But clearly, I was actually going in the wrong direction. There's actually something in here I can do.
Processing. I'll fix you right up! Get on!
Okay, that's still kind of slow, but
Everyone all right?
yeah, it's still kind of slow, but it'll work.
The effects of Compound X are inescapable. The refined excrement of the xenocyte life form. It's a fine powder, very fine. It finds its way into absolutely everything. Even in the water now, and the air. It settles like a veil over all of Gorgon. The laboratory techs get the worst of it. We all appreciated the boost to mood and productivity at first, but we're at each other's throats in an instant now. I've had to break up 2 fistfights this week alone. This aggression must be inherent to the formula, to Compound X. How do I stop it?
So now I gotta wonder what these xenocytes are. I'm assuming we're probably gonna have to fight them. Critical update. Actually, before we do the critical update, it is currently 41 minutes into the episode, so we're gonna go ahead and pause the YouTube recording here. Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead and close up this particular episode of The Outer Worlds. Thank you again for joining me and for watching. I hope that you had as much fun watching as I had in creating it. Do remember, we are currently collecting funds and donations for the Extra Life charity drive until the end of the year. So if you'd like to learn more or have something to donate, every penny counts. Do check out the link in the description below. As well, remember, if you'd like to check this game or any of the other games live that I play, you can find me on twitch.tv/The Biscuit Eater every Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific. Also, if you'd like to follow me on my other platforms, you can find me on Twitter at Biscuit Eater YT, on Facebook as The Biscuit Eater, and again on Twitch at twitch.tv/Biscuit Eater. Hope to see you there. Finally, with that all said, again, thank you for joining. If you like what I'm doing, make sure that you help me out by liking, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't done it already. And click the notification bell to make sure that you know whenever new videos go live. But we're good to go here. Again, thank you very much. And until I see you next time, game on, lovelies.